Public health leaders are sharing a common goal as visitors begin pouring into town for the FIFA World Cup.
And that goal is to prevent the spread of disease, including sexually transmitted infections. Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Bonfor is live on 14th Street, where one organization, they are getting their message across in a very creative way. Chelsea?
Yeah, if you have driven down Northside Drive in the last week or so, you have probably seen this. It has probably caught your attention. A billboard with a giant condom on it that's designed to look like a soccer ball as the FIFA World Cup gets underway. The idea behind the cheeky message is to remind people to practice safe sex and hopefully prevent a spike in STIs.
Welcome to Atlanta, welcome to Miami, welcome to Houston.
These billboards, big and bold, now lining the streets of World Cup host cities across the country. The bright yellow letters and hexagonal design mimicking a soccer ball are hard to miss.
It's simply a fun and unique and a capturing way to broaden the public health message out there.
The ads are sponsored by the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, a global nonprofit that provides HIV and AIDS prevention, treatment, and services.
During the summer months, and particularly when there are large outdoor events, all across this country, we see an increase in STI rates.
As visitors and locals come together for the FIFA World Cup matches and celebrations, local health leaders are warning about the spread of infectious disease, including sexually transmitted infections. The goal is to keep everyone as healthy and safe as possible. AHF offers year-round services, including free STI testing and free condoms. AHF spokesperson Imara Kennedy says both locals and international visitors are welcome to stop by their Metro Atlanta clinics or mobile clinics for assistance anytime during the month of FIFA festivities and beyond.
Let's all be proactive. You know you're coming, you know you want to have a good time. There's the possibility that you may engage in, as we like to say, extracurricular activity, if you will. It's just to know that it's always just be proactive.
At the bottom of the billboard, you can see the messaging that says visit wearacondom.com. If you go there, it takes you to the AHF website. It has more information on the campaign and resources to assist you with your sexual health. Reporting live in West Midtown, Chelsea Bonfor, Atlanta News First.